The reason I was making sure that Dominic could see through the peep and see the entire housing is a lot of times when you're working with kids, you have to remember that they're not always clear, or our directions rather aren't always clear to them. So you got to make sure that what you're asking them, they really do understand it. And it is very important that, and it's for adults too, sometimes they don't get it either. When you're looking through that peep, you have to make sure you can see the housing, the complete, that's the circle part of your site. As if you can't, you're going to get shots up or down when you draw back. That you're going to be looking down or up through that peep, and you're not going to be happy with your shooting, and then you're going to go back to the shop and say, hey, something's wrong with it. And we want to make sure that's 100% before we tie in the peep, because once we tie it in, it's set, and we hate to untie it if we already have it set, because we don't want to mess with the string at all. As much as possible, we don't want to mess with the string. So that's why Dominic did that. And yeah, so here when you do lessons with me, if you're doing something that I feel is wrong, I'm gonna make you do push-ups. So come on in so I can make you do some push-ups.
You can also tie in peeps different ways, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. If you ever watch Knock On, Dudley does some awesome peep tying, and so I've actually been practicing some of his ways, and I would never say I do it exactly like him. I try, but there's definitely a lot of different ways to do it, and keeping it as straight as possible is what we want, because we want this peep to stay aligned with this D loop, so that when the archer draws back, they're able to draw back at center.